Not only is Bitcoin outperforming literally almost every asset in the world, but it actually can help with some of the issues we're facing in the US and other places because of the banking system and the public servants. We're going to go ahead and talk about it because some of these statistics are actually pretty scary. I'm WendyO. I talk everything crypto every single day. And if you want more, which I know you want more, make sure to subscribe with all alerts set, smash a like, and drop me a comment after you've watched the video about some of these statistics from public servants. First, let's go ahead and talk about the banks. As most of you know, in the United States of America, if you do not have access to a bank account, it is hard to rent, buy a house, get loans, pretty much do anything, because most jobs do require direct deposit to your bank account from your salary. So essentially in America, we're forced to use banks, and it gets a little bit tricky because we're supposed to trust them with our money while they go and do ridiculous things like this. Banks' unrealized loss is 7 times more than 2008. Banks' unrealized loss is 7 times more than 2008. If you weren't around in 2008 and witnessed the housing crisis, this is bad. This is really, 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 really bad. And again, who's going to bail these banks out? Any guesses? Bueller? Taxpayers. That's just how it works. Then let's go ahead and talk about the national debt. Deficit tops $1.8 trillion in 2024, up more than 8% from the previous year and the third highest on record. The total interest expense for the year totaled $1.16 trillion. That's the first time figure has surpassed the $1 trillion area level. So you're telling me the public servants can print as much money as they want, allow these banks to make irresponsible financial decisions with our money, and that's okay. And then this tweet from Elon. He's basically saying that DC is just so massive, so big, and they're halting a lot of progress in the United States of America. And I agree 100%. Just look at the crypto industry. Look at Bitcoin. And I agree with this take 100%. There's so much spending going on. Public servants are just printing money, and we're forced to pick up the tab. And the reason why it's problematic is if you want a wealthy country, you need to support entrepreneurs. You need to support people who are in the workforce. But instead, they just want to play around with inflation and blame each other and then have special deals with special people, contractors, to do the work. And again, we're the ones that get stuck bailing them out. In addition to that, $1.5 trillion was added to the national debt in the past 3 weeks. Now we're at $36.75 trillion. Yes, you heard that correctly. They're spending. And what are they really spending it on? Seriously, this much money? And again, this is why we Bitcoin. We Bitcoin because we are tired of the ivory towers. We are tired of the predatory practices of the banks. We're tired of not being able to have control of our own money. And again, Bitcoin is one of the top performing assets on a global scale. We're currently trading at $68,000. And if you haven't already started studying Bitcoin, I highly recommend you do because a lot of the fundamentals are extremely attractive. No inflation, 21 million will only exist, and you don't need a third party. You can send transactions whenever you want. Plus, you get some sort of anonymity while still being transparent when you use the blockchain. And it's also been rumored that if a particular presidential candidate becomes president, they will institute a Bitcoin strategic reserve to essentially help America pay off their $36 trillion debt that we keep accumulating. But anyways, you guys, take things slow, educate yourself on your own time, and hear what I say, but listen to yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Great rest of your day. Bye-bye.